The bitch isn't just a woman. The bitch is you and I. All. It's funny, isn't it? We're all bitches. Because we all try to ascend from the mire that we're in. And God kind of like calls us. In a way, God is now pursuing us. Again, this is in Hosea chapter 2. God is now pursuing us. Like I'm going to seduce you in the desert. I want to make you mine. In a way, he said, I want to civilize you. Terrorizing the poor and the weak and the motherless. I want to civilize you. That's God fighting for the bitch. Once upon a time, slavery was normal. Every society had slaves. Every society at one point in time cannibalized. Every society at one point in time considered child sacrifice to be normal. Not the case anymore. God fought for the bitch so she can become a lady. So God has his own middle act 2. Now, any Hollywood screenwriter, I'm telling you, when they write scripts, you have an act 1, you have an act 2, and then you have an act 3. Act 2, that's where stuff happens. Let me give you an example. Israel leaves Egypt. Act 1. Egypt is in the land of Canaan. And then you have Act 3. But Act 2 is where the stuff happens. When you are alive, you will spend much of that time when you're alive in Act 2. You spend part of Act 3 in your old age. Act 1 will be when you were a little kid, being weaned or something like that. So you're getting dry in Act 1. Act 2 is where you begin to do stuff. You begin to make decisions. And you begin to try to ascend and to translate. Now, there's a problem with hip-hop. This is the problem with us also. Where you become dysfunctional because not only do you lose a girl, you get the girl and then you lose the girl again. You get the girl and then you lose the girl again. You get the girl and then you lose the girl again. That sounds like a Jeremy Kyle show. That is dysfunction. If you find yourself in that situation where you've got a girlfriend, I don't care how hot she is, if you guys keep breaking up, next time you guys break up, break up. Because the reason why you keep coming back together is because you are becoming addicted to dysfunction. You find yourself fighting all the time, you become addicted to dysfunction. You're never understanding the idea of translating and transforming and then moving on to the next level in your game or in your story. This is Batman's problem. Batman loves Selina. Selina is a prostitute. Selina cannot be reformed. She doesn't want to be. And she can't be owned by any guy. Therefore, Batman, because he is dysfunctional, cannot ascend from that state. He cannot keep a woman. The only woman he really wants to keep doesn't want to be kept by any man. And so goes the story. Which is why Batman is one of the saddest characters. But you know what? There's probably even one character that even breaks my heart. Jack Bauer. Anybody who watches 24 here? Oh, Jack Bauer. He loses all the women. Jack Bauer's story is one story that mimics the hip-hop narrative. Now, there's some people in hip-hop who try to redeem the stuff a little bit. So people like D'Angelo. Anybody knows D'Angelo? I want some of your brown sugar. That song is a rhetorical device. He's not only trying to redeem the lady, he's given her a name called Brown Sugar. He's calling her Brown Sugar because she is black and because she's sweet. He's saying black is beautiful, so it's political, it's romantic, it is spiritual. He's doing all kinds of things rolled in one. Another one I'll give you, another example, Jill Scott. Anybody knows Jill Scott? Jill Scott, she does a lot of redemptive work. And what she's trying to do, she's trying to, a lot of the girls, like, Mary J. Blige, they make the guy sound bad. Jill Scott tries to make the guy sound good, so the guy's not a bitch. She wants the guy to be the great prince. Because the great prince does exist. The Disney great prince. People say fables are what? Are nonsense? No. Peter Pan is not nonsense. You and I are Peter Pan. I'm Peter Pan. And in fact, the boy in me, when I was 5, he's still there. The boy in me when I was 18, he's still there. I still see him in the mirror. I see him when I draw, when I sing, when I write, when I play with my daughter. He is always there. Cinderella is real. Anyone who's abused is Cinderella. the great Prince is real. Because there's always a Redeemer, even if sometimes that Redeemer is yourself.